Alright, we are looking at a chieftain game I had the other day. I think it's my best game ever in terms of damage. And we're on Berlin here. And I'm just going to kind of go over how I'm playing my chief with the new changes. I think these new HE changes I do a lot with in this game. I guess I'm AFK for the first couple seconds of it. But yeah, with the new HE changes, tanks like the S-Conk, tanks like the Chieftain become really powerful with, I think it's got 140 millimeters of HE pen, which means you're essentially going through the side of most vehicles in the game. And with the new intuition perk, you can really always find yourself in favorable situations for firing that HE. Right, with it's like a 1 second switch between HE and APCR. So if you've got that side, you triple tap that 3 key, you're gonna do a lot of damage. So right away, you're gonna see this is a very favorable matchup. So I want to get aggressive. I should have let that shot aim in more, by the way. But in matchups like these, if you can get to the other side and tanks like a Chief or anything with good gun depression, it's gonna be very hard for the enemy to do anything. I want to try to maximize whatever I can here, so I'm going to come up. I think I actually decide to just maybe take one. No, I don't, and it's a bad shot. And I decide to trade there. Not necessarily the best idea. But right now, what I'm thinking is that I want to start doing damage, right? That was slightly poorly aimed there. I actually should have aimed it in a bit more into the left, right? I mean, then that probably connects. So right away, I've already missed out on like 1,000 damage. That's a good tracking shot, right? APCR at that angle is always going to go through, and I'm going to keep a permatract here. I'm not quite sure how he penned that one. I guess he had the gun depression when I didn't think he was going to have it. And I haven't done that much damage here, and I'm already on half health. But I know I can potentially find an angle here, so that's what I'm kind of looking for. I know I need like 2 or 3 more degrees. That's really it. And I'm going to come back. These guys have pushed up again. They're going to have a hard time pushing me. You're going to notice I'm still looking at that 50B and keeping him on my mini-map, right? Because I don't want him to just YOLO push me. Here we go. Here comes E75. So I want to get under him again, because he's not going to be able to do shit. A little bit of a lucky shot there. I got that in right at the last second on his drive wheel. 50B should not be doing this. I'm not quite sure what his plan was there. And I don't think I wouldn't go for that kill shot. It's too risky. This is cheeky if I actually manage to pen. I'm looking for the shot. I should have aimed it actually as low as possible there. Because you'll notice even though it was like yellow on the pen indicator, it was kind of far too angled. I might look for another shot here. The correct play is probably to go back for that 1-2-1. But maybe I want to see if I get the gun depression. Look for the bait. He can't pen me here. Yeah, there we go. I'm not sure why he did fire that, and he's dead every time, obviously. 50B wants to come down. It doesn't matter. I know I'm going to be able to back up in time. And that 50B is kind of throwing. I'm not sure what he's doing, but it's not good. I'm really not sure what he's doing. And I do want to push up here, but I know if I push up, I'm going to eat like 3 shots. And that was a huge misplay by him. Notice I was going to try to go into side scrape there, and I say, okay, fuck it, I'll eat his last one. But he actually sucks so much donkey dick and just complete bots the shot. If it was an easy shot on the VK, I may have taken it, just because, you know, it's a guaranteed damage. But I knew the T95 fired. I'm being slightly careful here, but I'm not too careful because he is being pressured. I don't want this guy to do anything. And I know I still got some HP to tank him. Not quite sure what happened with that shell. It's unfortunate. But I'm going to make sure this one connects. And that's going to kill him. And we're up a lot of HP here. I should have realized the Basante was still there, right? On my mini-map, he was still there. but there's nothing he can do at this point. And I think I'm going to confirm the kill here on the side of his turret. And now I'm in farm mode, right? I'm going full farm mode. I need to get as much damage as I can here because my team is going to win. My team is going to win this almost every time. And that is a fucking low roll. That's literally that might be a min roll. Or very, very close to it. That's like a 140 roll. Another slightly low roll, but that's fine. We're getting the damage in. I'm not sure, like this, to have high-ass damage games, another fucking low roll. To have high-ass damage games like this one, you legitimately just do need some of your enemies to be bots. Like that 50B and that 121, those were fucking bots. Like they were so bad. And you can see, I just want to go for the damage. I'm going to take the fastest route to where I think it is going to be. I know that, oh no, the Korea is not actually AFK. And I'm on 7600 and it feels like a really light 7600. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't feel like I've carried my way to 7600. It feels more like I've just farmed my way and derped my way into 7600 here. And you know, I didn't stop for the Korea because I want to get the shot, but I also know that there's a lot more HP over on this flank, so I want to keep pushing, right? So I'll just take my, I'm not even gonna stop to look at him. I want to keep going through. I want my damage. M60 is doing god. I'm getting a shit ton of spotting too at this point. There's only 4,000 HP left. I want to kill the M60 or put a shot in the M60 because the scent is kind of safe from my team, right? So that's what I'm looking to do. I'm like, okay, fuck it. I'm going to look for the scent again. I may eat another stir, but it doesn't really bother me. I'd rather eat this stir. There we go. There's the bounce. Now I'm going to get safe and focus on this M41. And I'm almost at 10k here. I don't think I actually have intuition on the Chief at this point. This actually may be, no, it's definitely after the update. I just think I forgot to put intuition on until a couple battles later. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. That's going to put me to 10-8 and 1500 assistance. And now obviously I want to go for the Sturv. And you're going to see, oh, I do have intuition. So it's just me being a bot. And for some reason I didn't load the HE on the bat chat. Now probably what happened was, I think I played this was like the day of the update, and I was really not feeling like it was taking some getting used to, right? In terms of switching to the HE, but I should have switched to HE right away after that bat chat. But there you go. It's a 15-4 victory. That one never felt close. It never felt like I had to carry, but I still managed to farm almost 11,500 damage and 2,500 spotting. And that's just, and you can see even I made some poor shots in this place. I probably should have 12,500 damage here. But it's just the Chieftain in a tier 8 map on Berlin where people weren't pushing me and letting me dictate my own battle flow. So it was just a really easy game. And yeah, that's what 11,500 damage looks like in a Chief. And that's what 11.5 damage looks like in a Chief when you don't feel like you had to carry and there were really no nerves, right? That didn't feel like an 11,500 damage games. I've had 6,500 damage games, literally half this, where I legitimately feel like I did all I could and I carried out of my mind, right? I'm sure everyone knows what I mean by that. Whereas this one was just kind of a farm fest, but I said, hey, why not post it anyway? Everyone likes some good OP Chief content. And I'll see you guys in the next one.